Hello students, good morning. Welcome to SS Online Classes. Students, we were reading chapter 11 Croak of our English literature book as we semester. And students, in our last video, we have read and note down 10 word meaning and exercise A. Mark these sentences as true T or false F of the chapter 11 Croak in our Far English Literature notebook. And students, today's our topic is question answer. So students, included this topic question answer. Today we are going to read and solve exercise B, answer these questions, and exercise C, think and answer of this chapter 11 Croak in our Far English Literature notebook. Okay, so all students, please press pause in your class and listen to my words clearly. Let's see exercise B of this chapter 11 Croak. Students, your exercise B is answer these questions. Your first number question of this exercise B is, how did the birds find the newspaper? The answer of this question is, the birds found the newspaper in the jeep of tourists in a jungle. Students, the second number question is, why did the stork want the frogs to be the chief of the newspaper? The answer of this question is, the stork wanted it because the strong army of frogs it spread across the jungle. They croaked loud enough to gather all birds at once. Students, your third number question is, what job did the owl give to the peacocks? The answer of this question is, the owl gave job to the peacocks to write stories on fashion and beauty. Students, your 4 number question, which is last question of this exercise B, is, why did the owl name the newspaper the Croak? Students, the answer of this 4 number question is, because the chief of the newspaper was the frogs and they croak. Okay, so students, we have read and solved all questions of this exercise B, and I hope you must have understood all these questions of this exercise B. You have no problem in any questions of this exercise B. Okay, now we are going to read and solve exercise C, think and answer of the chapter 11 Croak in our Fair English Literature notebook. Okay, so let's see exercise C. Your exercise is think and answer. The first number question of this exercise is, do you think the owl's decision of making frogs the chief of the newspaper was correct? Give reasons for your answer. The answer of this question is, I think the owl's decision was correct because the strong army of frogs spread across the jungle and they croaked loud enough to gather all birds at once. Students, let's see second number question. Students, your second number question is, how do newspapers help us? The answer of this question is, newspapers provide information and general knowledge. It carry the news of the world. Students, your last third number question of this exercise is, if you were a writer for a newspaper, what would you write about? Why? The answer of this third number question is, if I were a writer for a newspaper, I would write about plants because plants are very important for us. They give us oxygen for breathing, fruits for eating, and other many things. Okay, so students, we have read and solved also all question answer of this exercise C, think and answer of this chapter 11 Croak in our Fair English Literature notebook, and I hope you must have understood all these questions of this exercise C. You have no problem in any question answer of this exercise C. Okay, so students, today's your classwork is that note down all these question answer of exercise B and exercise C of the chapter 11 Croak in your Fair English Literature notebook with your best handwriting. It's your today's classwork. And students, today's your homework is that learn exercise B, answer these questions of this chapter 11 Croak from your Fair English Literature notebook. It's your today's homework. ओके, तो स्टूडेंट्स, आपका क्लास वर्क है कि आपको एक्सरसाइज बी और सी के सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर आपको अपनी फेयर इंग्लिश लिटरेचर की नोटबुक पे नोट डाउन करना है अच्छी से राइटिंग पे से. आपका क्लास वर्क है, आपका होमवर्क है कि आपको एक्सरसाइज बी के सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर लर्न करने अपनी फेयर इंग्लिश लिटरेचर के नोटबुक से. ओके, सो ऑल स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्टली कंप्लीट योर क्लास वर्क, नोट डाउन ऑल क्वेश्चंस ऑफ एक्सरसाइज बी एंड सी ऑफ दिस चैप्टर 11 Croak in your Fair English Literature notebook with your best handwriting and send me over here. Thank you.